What is like a misconception people have about you?
Bitch.
You are not a bitch.
They think I'm a bitch.
No.
The world thinks I don't care about wrestling. I mean, like the wrestling world does. They think I don't care about wrestling.
The f***?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. They think because I didn't grow up watching wrestling, they think I don't care about wrestling.
But you're very good at it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be in the position I am if I didn't care about wrestling.
Obviously, because you have to care about what you do to do it every day.
Yeah. So they think I don't care about wrestling, which I do, and they think I'm a bitch. Bitch. I don't think I'm a bitch.
You are not.
You don't think I'm a bee?
No, you're
you
not.
think I'm a bee, Angel?
No, like I can see it in your face. Like, you're so full of life and happy and motivated and passionate and it's just great.
Yeah, I genuinely just operate in sunshines and rainbows. You know?
It's like, what?
So, this is the clip that started it. 478,000 views in one day on this clip alone. Crazy. And the question under every single one of them, does Tiffany Stratton even care about wrestling anymore? Well, let's do what the fandom does not. Let's actually pull the receipts and find out. Welcome to the Tea Drop, where the brew is strong and there's lots to talk about. Here's the thing nobody wants to admit. The she does not care about wrestling narrative is built exactly on one quote, and one quote alone. And let me pull that off. One quote from roughly 3 years ago that gets circulated every time she trends. She said that by 30, she kind of wanted to be breaking into Hollywood. And this is the video from it, so let's take a look.
Quick one for Tiff. Do you have Hollywood aspirations?
I do. Of course
Yeah.
I do. I think by the age of 30, I kind of want to be breaking into Hollywood. Do something along those lines at around the age of like 30, I feel like.
Yeah, plenty of time.
That's a solid play.
Recently announced that you have signed with Paradigm Management. Well, tell me about the process of making that transition, or what you plan to do with that new management.
Yeah, so right now, my main focus is professional wrestling. However, definitely do want to branch out into Hollywood, into, doing movies and appearances, red carpets and stuff like that. So I think this is kind of just the start of, a future in that realm. And I kind of just want to get my foot in the door as soon as possible.
Wonderful. And then from there, the world's your oyster?
Exactly.
So she said her main focus was wrestling, but she also wanted to branch it out into movies and red carpets, and that's it. That is the whole case. 2 sentences from an interview when she was still finding her footing in NXT and WWE, and the internet has been holding them over her head ever since. Because here's what gets left out in the conversation. She does say wrestling remains her priority, and this is not new. She has said the same thing in some form for months. I won't say no to Hollywood, but my focus is being the best wrestler. She has also directly pushed back on the claim that does she not love wrestling. In her words, she loves what she does so much, but it never feels like work. So the same woman that internet has decided is checked out is out here in 2026 repeating the wrestling comes first. This is not a checked out wrestler if you think about it. This is a wrestler who knows how to answer a Hollywood question without tanking her own brand. And here's the part that makes the entire narrative collapse when it comes to the fandom. While the fandom debates whether she cares, Tiffany Stratton is closing in on 3 she's been a champion. She's gained titles. She's the US champion. I think she closed in as a few hundred days as a women's US champ. She lost it recently at SmackDown. So in this segment, she talks about positioning herself against Jade Cargill on SmackDown and talking about the Tiffy 2 belt situation.
Feeling having the home turf and also with so much on the line.
I am so excited. You guys have no idea. And also, I'm pretty well versed, I feel like, when it comes to stipulation match, to ladder matches, especially. I had a ladder match back in NXT.
She also won Money in the Bank.
I also had a ladder match at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And that's where I became Miss Money in the Bank, and that's kind of where my career took off, if you will. So I'm super excited. I'm walking in very confident.
I mean, she's already got some hardware.
She does.
You know, you walking in there already.
There it
She's
is.
the U.S. champ. There you go.
The champ is here.
United States of Stratton out here.
How about that?
United States of Stratton. That's a
Wow,
good one.
United
Put it
States
on a
of Stratton.
t-shirt.
Come on now, get the merch ready, baby. You know, you going in, so far we only know it's you and Jade Cargill. Now, I am a fan of when you two go at it. It seems like, you know, that run you guys had, it was like 3 or 4 matches where it was just like banger after banger, and then you guys just recently went at it. You guys got, you know, I know it's not always seen the same way, but you guys got chemistry. Can you talk about what it's like to have somebody like Jade that you know, like, all right, they're going to bring it, so, you know, you got to bring it as well?
Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like me and Jade are kind of like wrestling soulmates almost. I feel like
Okay.
we have such good chemistry and every
They are wrestling soulmates forever. That means we're going to get more Jade and Tiffany matches in the future, guys, because they're soulmates.
time we get together, we have these banger matches, and I feel like people kind of don't expect it. I don't know why, but we've had a couple of really good matches. So when people are like, you know, they're wrestling again, it's like, guys, chill out. You're going to get a good match out of us. So I'm really proud of those couple of matches I've had with Jade. I'm proud of the storyline.
Okay.
So yeah, going up against Jade Cargill, she obviously is a force to be reckoned
The way she talks in this interview versus how she talks with Neon in all these clips that are showing up online is crazy different. Like, she is able to talk very decently, I would say, in this interview, but when it came to the Neon videos, she's like definitely checked. She feels checked out, and like she's talking like whatever, like it's very loose talk. I mean, I guess that's how she is when she's relaxed, but it felt so different.
with, and I'm gonna be seeing her again in this ladder match. So maybe we'll do some crazy spots.
Who can, you know, Jade for sure can do more power spots than most people. You
Yeah.
know, you're going to be caught, you know, a lot of times.
Right.
Like that's got to be some sort of security, no?
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen the video of me diving off the ladder back in NXT and, you know, not really getting caught. So maybe
Yeah.
if I were to do that again, maybe I could do it onto Jade Cargill, and
Yeah.
you know, she's strong, so maybe she can actually catch me this time.
See, TJ, that goes back to our conversation where, like, I got to know somebody can, you know, take care of me, you know? It really, you know, that, like, I don't have to worry about too much, you know? Like, exactly. Now,
Anyway, so the way she's holding herself in this interview, this is not someone that looks mentally checked out to become an actress. This is someone who's doing the right thing. She's representing wrestling very well. She's not trying to put wrestling down. She really respects the product for the most part, as you can see based on this interview. Now, let's talk about the Hollywood question, because this is where the fandom really shows its bias. Wanting to branch out into movies is not a lack of passion for wrestling. It is what nearly every top act has done. The Rock did it, John Cena did it, Batista did it, Becky Lynch has been doing it as of recently as well. But Tiffany, nobody accuses them of not caring, but Tiffany says the same thing once 3 years ago, and suddenly she hates wrestling because she actually was truthful to the world and said, I'm interested in doing Hollywood and movies if the opportunity hits. Everyone's hating on her. But if John Cena and The Rock did it, Batista, they don't say anything. I mean, except The Rock when they did the whole Hollywood bit. And then John Cena called him out. But since the John Cena call out, no one has really called anyone else out about it. But Tiffany gets the criticism. That is not a criticism of her commitment. This is a fan projection at this point and has been going on for a bit of a while right now. Now, if you're really watching this clip, the thing everyone should be discussing is not her love of wrestling. It is who she is sitting next to. Now, that collaboration that you saw before is with Neon. And if you know anything about him, you know his entire brand is controversy. Half of the top of the comments are not even about Tiffany's commitment. They are asking, why is she near that idiot? That is the actual story, if you think about it. The optics of WWE United States champion or ex-US champion doing a stream with a personality like Neon is kind of weird. So we have it backwards to think about it. The fandom is asking, does she care about wrestling? When the real question is, why is she with this guy? Why is she giving Neon the platform? One of those is a manufactured narrative. The other is a legitimate conversation to have. So let's answer that question raised by the clip. Does Tiffany Stratton care about wrestling? She's been, I believe, champion nearly for 300 days. Repeating wrestling is my top priority this very week as well. Directly correcting the people who say she does not love it. Now, there's been clips out there that shows that she didn't know who some wrestlers are. She's been very clear that she wasn't raised by wrestling. Wrestling wasn't a thing she grew up with, which is fine. There are some legit wrestlers out there that a lot of people care about that wasn't raised about wrestling. Some were raised in it, some watched it, but not all of them were. But they became great wrestlers. Now, yeah, it's Sergeant Slaughter. She was opening a card pack, a WWE Topps card pack, and she couldn't recognize who Sergeant Slaughter was. All right. I mean, it is what it is. To be honest, this girl is like what? She probably wasn't even raised during that era. She was, as far as we know, she might have not even been born through the Sergeant Slaughter era. So I get it. Maybe you should be reading on history. If she really wants to show like she cares even more, she should do it. But it's not required assignment if you think about it. She has talent to do a wrestling match. It would be nice if she works on her promo skills, because I don't think her promo skills is that great. She could be better. This this hangout with Neon, all these clips, like I said, shows a different side of her, and I can understand why maybe she's not good at picking up promo things from the top. She relies a lot, it feels like, on a script, but that's a separate talk. But anyway, the only evidence against her is one quote the interview has been circulating for years, and yeah, she cares, because if she didn't, she wouldn't be there every week when she has to, you know? The receipts are louder than the rumor. The fandom just decided not to read them, if you think about it. I just think you shouldn't be expecting wrestlers, at least in this era, to be always caring about the history, because not all of them are going to study the history unless it's necessary for them. You're getting a different breed as every year progresses, that's what we're going to get. New breed that maybe don't know the history the way as some of the people that you do like. So, I mean, she still shows commitment through her matches. She's done great matches that people put their eyes on. So it's not, I don't know, like, I'm indifferent. I don't have a care about her character as a wrestler, as a wrestling fan, but she does put in the work when she needs to. And them saying that she doesn't care about wrestling based on one video says nah. I don't know. It's just weird fandom shit, I feel, and people just need to let it go. Like, she is gonna move into Hollywood eventually. I mean, if you think about it, so is Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is in Hollywood. She just did a movie that just got a trailer. I forget, it's like a Japanese movie. There's other wrestlers that are going to do movies. Cody Rhodes is doing a movie. He's doing Street Fighter with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns been in the movie business. This is just becoming a norm. And for some, yeah, maybe if it becomes better for them to do it, they will leave wrestling. And it's a better time more than ever to do it, given that how TKO and other businesses are cutting wrestlers' profits by half. People are going to start looking at other ventures for them to grow as a professional. So I don't blame her at this point, the way companies are going about their salaries, to try other avenues like Hollywood. But if she didn't care and she was only there like other people we can clearly see are only there just to get money and not really care about wrestling, I would agree with you. But I don't think she's one of them. But hey, we'll see as time goes and she gains more interest if she will become that person. Anyway, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe she is still fully committed, or is there a version of this where the Hollywood talk is more than career hedging? Let me know in the thoughts. And as always, if the tea hit right, hit the like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.